Once again I welcome to you all in your English class. Today I am going to teach you next lesson from your grammar book. So quickly open page number 57, lesson number 15. Here on the page number 57, lesson number 15, has and have. Before I start explaining the lesson, first let's get started. Read this poem, a small poem, 4 lines poem. I have a little nose and I have a little chin and I have a little mouth just to put my dinner in. In this sentence, I have a little nose. Here we use have and have used with I and just to put my dinner in. So we use the word have and has to show things that belong to us. It means whenever we show the things, which things belong to which person, we use have and has. So where we use have and has and how to use have and has, let's see. We use has when we talk about one person, one thing, one animal and singular names, singular name. Okay, we also use has with he, she, it. It means singular. We use have when we talk about more than one person or things. We also use have with I and you. I and you we use with have, and he, she and it, these word is singular. So we use here has. He has, she has, it has and any name like Ram has. Okay, and we use have with I have, you have and they have. Like example, I have a pen. It means मेरे पास पेन है. I have a pen. So when we talk about things that belong to us, जब हमें बताना होता है कि हमारे पास क्या है और नहीं है, तब हम यूज़ करते हैं have and has का. Okay, some examples here. I have a bat. It means मेरे पास बैट है. I have a bat. Second, my sister has a skateboard. Rahul and Anjali have new shoes. Here I have, because we use have with I, and my sister is singular. Okay, so we use has with sister. Rahul and Anjali, here more than one person, Rahul and Anjali, 2 persons here, so we use have. Rahul and Anjali have new shoes. Look at this table. Here we use have and in this side we use has. I have a pet cat. We have a pet cat. You have a pet cat and they have a pet cat. So here we use have with I, we, you and they. And in this sentence, he has a pet cat, she has a pet cat and it has a pet cat. Here he, she, it. We are talking about he, she and it. This word is singular. It means one person. He is a one person. She is a one person. So we use has with he, she and it. Okay, clear? We use have with I, we, you, they, and we use has with he, she and it. Let's some exercise. Number A, choose the correct options to complete this sentence. Here some pictures have given and options have given in the bracket has or have. So you have to complete this sentence use with has and have. You have to write has with singular person, singular name, singular things, and you have to write have with more than one naming word like you, we, they and more than one person. Okay, let's start it. Number 1, the tree dash several branches. Tree it means singular. So tree has, H-A-S, has. A tree has several branches. Okay. Second, the branches have many leaves, because here we are talking about branches. Branch, not one, it is more than one branches. Okay, tree is singular, but branches is more than one. See the picture, more than one branches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so many branches are there. That's why we are using have with branches. The branches have many leaves. Number 3, see the picture and try to identify how many cars there. There are only one car. So we use has. The car has 4 doors. The car has 4 doors. Number 4, all the doors. Here we are talking about doors. All the doors. It means more than one. It means plural. All the doors have handles. All the doors have handle. Here you have to write have. H-A-V-E, have. Number 5, Jenny has a doll. Jenny is a one girl. So we have to write here H-A-S, has. Jenny has a doll. Next number is, this doll has brown eyes and brown hair. This doll, it means only one doll. We are talking about only one doll. Here one girl, one doll. So we use has and again has. Number 7, parrots have red beak. Not only one parrot, here we are talking about parrots. Here spelling of parrots, P-A-R-R-O-T-S. It means more than one parrot. So parrots have red beaks. Number 8, the eagle has a sharp beak. The eagle has a sharp beak. Okay, only one eagle. We are talking about here only one eagle. So we have to write here has. H-A-S, has. Number 9, you have a new book. You have a new book. Here you have to write have. H-A-V-E, have. Because you is come singular and plural both. So always have use with you. Number 10, the book means only one book. The book has many pictures. In this book, so many pictures. The book has many pictures. Number 11, you have many posters in your room. Here is a room. Room is single. Yes, we are talking about singular, but you. So here you have to write have. H-A-V-E, have. You have many posters in your book. Number 12, one wall in my room has a crack. Here we are talking about only one wall. One wall in my room has a crack. Number 13, this garden. Okay, we are talking about only one garden. So this garden has many plants. Okay, here garden is one thing, one place. So we use has. Number 4, some plants have colorful flowers. Some plants have colorful flowers. Here we are talking about more than one plant. Okay, not one, more than one. So here you have to write have. H-A-V-E, have. Some plants have colorful flowers. Let's write next exercise. Complete this sentence using have or has. Here also do same. We have many neighbors. Our neighbor Mrs. Palit has 4 dogs. All of them have furry coat. Okay. So here we have, we is plural form. We have and Mrs. Palit, it is a singular person. So we use has, and here all of them, we are talking about all of them. So here we use H-A-V-E, have. Okay, next number, we have different season. In summer we have warm weather and winter has low temperature, and in rainy season we have rainfall. So we have to use have and have with V, W-E-V. Always we use have. Okay. Next, our grandparents have grey hair. Here grandparents. Okay. Not only one, grandparents means grandmother and grandfather both. So our grandparents have gray hair. Gray hair. Grandfather has a pair of spectacles and grandmother has a lovely bun. Both of them have beautiful smile. So here we use has for singular and have for plural naming words. Okay. Hope you clear. Where we use have or has, so just revise. We use have with I, we, you and they, and we use has with he, she, it and any singular name. Okay. Now move to next lesson, lesson number 16, that is was, were and had. So where we use was and were, let's see. Complete this sentence. Complete the sentence first. Here girls, both girls saying something. Let's see. I am 6 years old now. I was 5 years old last year. I had long hair then. And we were in kindergarten and last year. Okay. So see the picture and read this sentence. After that we have to complete this sentence. I was 5 years old last year, because in this year I am 6 years old. So here I was 5 years old last year. Okay. I had long hair then and we were in kindergarten then. Okay. In this sentence the girl is saying I am 6 years old. अभी मैं कितने साल की हूँ? 6 ईयर की. एंड लास्ट ईयर आई एम 5 ईयर, आई वॉज 5 ईयर्स और लास्ट ईयर में 5 ईयर्स की थी. सो व्हेन वी टॉकिंग अबाउट समथिंग दैट हैपन अर्लियर, जब हम बात करते हैं जो चीज़ पहले हो चुकी है. ओके. समथिंग हैपन अर्लियर. सो वी यूज वाज एंड वर. WAS was and WERE were. So when we talking about something that happened earlier, जो पहले हो चुका है, जो पहले हो गया है, उसके लिए हम यूज करते हैं was and were. So when we talking about something that happened earlier, okay, in this sentence I was 5 years old last year. मैं last year 5 years की थी, okay, but now I am 6 year old. And where we use was and were, what is the difference of was and were? Let's see. Was, where we use was, we use was with when we talk about one person, one things. We also use was with I, he, she and it. He, she and it is a singular. Okay, so we use was with I, he, she and it. We use were when we talk about more than one person or things. We also use were with we, you and they. Let's some more example. Let's see. Help with us to understanding where we use was and where we use were. Okay. So now and earlier. Now it means something happened now and it means something happened earlier time. Okay. जो इधर जो हो रहा है एंड यहाँ पे हैपन समथिंग हैपन्स अर्लियर. आई वॉज 5 years ओल्ड. आई वॉज 5 years ओल्ड. मैं 5 years की थी. बट हियर आई एम 6 year ओल्ड. बट मैं 6 year की हूँ. ओके. सो हियर इज टॉकिंग अबाउट करेंट टाइम एंड हियर टॉकिंग अबाउट अर्लियर टाइम. ओके. सो व्हेन वी टॉकिंग अबाउट अर्लियर टाइम वी यूज वाज एंड वर. सेकेंड, वी आर 6 year ओल्ड. वी आर 6 year old. हम 6 year के हैं. बट हियर वी वर 5 years old और लास्ट ईयर हम 5 years के थे. ओके. यू आर 6 years old एंड यू वर 6 year old. ही, शी, इट. ही इज 6 year old, शी इज 6 year old and it is 6 year old. Okay. And earlier time he was 5 years old, she was 5 years old and it was 5 years old. Next, I have 2 beds now. We have 2 beds now and you have 2 beds now. Okay. And I, we, you had 1 bed then. So here we use had and have. So this is explained sometimes later. First we will see only was and were, where we use was and were. So we use was when we talking about something happened in earlier time and we use was with only singular name, singular person, things, place, like it, he, she and any singular name. Okay. So under the line correct word to complete the sentence. In this exercise you have to under the line of word. Number 1, it was and were are sunny day. It was, it is a singular, we are talking about only one day, so here we use was. It was a sunny day, it was a sunny day. Number 2, they it means plural, more than one, they were unwell. Number 3, I was the class monitor. Number 4, we were in the football team. Okay. Number 5, Rohini was a cricketer. Rohini, it is a, she is a singular, we are talking about only singular person, so we use was with Rohini. Rohini was a cricketer. Number 6, the coat was brown in color. The coat was brown in color, it means was, that means coat brown color का था, brown color का था, not है, because was, we use was, that means all things happen in earlier time, not now, not current time. So when we talking about current time we use is, MR, I told you. So many before video, previous video I explained you where we use is, MR. So when we talk about current time we use is, MR, and when we talk about earlier time we use was and were. So here we use was and were. The coat was brown in color. And number 7, he was an honest man. He is a singular, he was an honest man. Number 8, you were angry. Okay. Let's see more example. Help with fill in the blanks. Yes. Fill in the blanks using am, are, is, was or were. Here some mixed exercise you have to do, use is, MR and was or were. So try to understand where we use is, MR and where we use was and were. First we have to identify. Number 1, yesterday, it means day, earlier day, yesterday. Yesterday was a warm day. Yesterday means कल warm day था, because yesterday it means that we are talking about earlier day. So here we use was. Yesterday was a warm day. Number 2, we were in kindergarten last year. Last year, not this year. We are talking about last year. So here we use were. Okay. Number 3, he was working all morning. Now he is tired. Okay. He was working all morning. was मॉर्निंग में काम कर रहा था, दैट्स वाई ही इज टायर्ड, इसलिए वह थक गया है. सो हियर ही इज टायर्ड, दिस टाइम इज करेंट टाइम, सो हियर वी यूज इज एंड हियर वी यूज वाज. ओके. नंबर 4, you are the class monitor last month, not this month, you are the class monitor last month. I am the monitor now, here I am the monitor now. So here you have to use was, okay, not are, you have to use was, and here you have to use am, because always use am with I. Number 5, it is a good idea, let us do this. Okay, it is a good idea, so here we use is. We use has and have and had to show things that belong us. We use have and has when we talking about which things belong to which person in current time, but if we are talking about which things belong to which person in past, in earlier time, so we use had. Okay. अगर हम बोल रहे हैं कि हमारे पास ये है current time, इस टाइम है, तब हम यूज करते हैं have and has का. वर्ड अगर वो था, हमारे पास था, not अभी. Okay, so when we talking about earlier time, we use had to place of have and has. Okay, have और has की अगर हम क्या use करेंगे, had when we talking about earlier time. Let's some exercise here. Number C, complete this sentence using have, has or had. Here we use have, has or had. If talking about current time, we use have and has. If talking about earlier time, we use had. Number 1, I have a toy car. I had a toy robot last year. I have a toy car. This time मेरे पास क्या है, एक टॉय कार है, बट लास्ट ईयर क्या था मेरे पास, रोबोट, टॉय रोबोट था. ओके, सो दिस ईयर वी यूज हैव एंड लास्ट ईयर वी यूज हैड. फॉर लास्ट ईयर वी यूज हैड. नंबर 2, वी हैव अ हॉलीडे टुडे. वी हैव हॉलीडे टुडे because we are talking about today. That's why we using have, H-A-V-E, have. We have a holiday today. We had holiday last week too. Okay, आज holiday है but last week भी holiday था. Okay, last week too. So we had a holiday last week. Number 3, you have long hair. It looks beautiful. You have long hair. Number 4, my grandmother has grey hair now and she has black hair when she was young. My grandmother has grey hair now. Okay, अभी उनके grey hair है, but जब वो young थी, when she was young, she has black hair. Sorry, here she had, H-A-D, had. Here had is come. Okay, had will come here. She had black hair when she was young. Usually we have dinner 8 p.m. Usually we have dinner 8 p.m. Yesterday we had dinner at 10 p.m. Usually हम लोग डिनर कब करते हैं, 8 p.m. पे, बट yesterday we had dinner at 10 p.m. बट yesterday we had dinner, हमने डिनर कब लिया, 10 p.m. So when we talking about yesterday, when we talking about last year, we use had. And when we talking about just now, today, this month, this year, we used had. Okay. So in both lesson we have to learn was, were, had and have or has. So you know, you need to more practice and try to understand all both two lessons and use of have, has, was, were and had. Okay. Thank you.